Pole position in the race for a berth in the Mountain West Championship game is on the line Saturday night in Carson, California. 7-2 Nevada versus 8-1 San Diego State. Hi everybody, I'm Jesse Kurtz in the Mountain West Network studio. Both the Wolfpack and the Aztecs enter this pivotal conference matchup with a 4-1 record in Mountain West play. And the winner will take sole possession of the West Division lead with 2 weeks to play. San Diego State enters the game ranked 22 in the latest college football playoff rankings, behind a defense that ranks in the top 10 nationally in rushing defense, total defense, and scoring defense. The Aztecs surrender less than 17 points per game, which ranks number 1 in the Mountain West and 10th nationally. Nevada features the top scoring offense in the Mountain West, averaging over 36 points per game, behind the third-ranked passing attack in the country, which nets over 376 yards per contest. The high-scoring passing attack is led by Davey O'Brien Award semifinalist Carson Strong, who has thrown for nearly 3,200 yards and 25 touchdown passes this season. For some insight into the matchup, we are pleased to bring in team broadcasters John Ramey of Nevada and John Schaeffer from San Diego State to give us their keys to the game.
Here are 3 keys to victory for Nevada against San Diego State in Southern California on Saturday night. Number 1, avoid the big running play from the Aztecs. In games Nevada has struggled or lost this year, the opponent has been able to gash them for big runs. Running the football for the Nevada opponent means they keep the ball away from Carson Strong and Romeo Doubs and company. So stopping the Aztec running game will be the primary goal of the Nevada defense Saturday night. Key number 2, the defense has to score. Nevada's defense is tied for first in the nation with 6 touchdowns. They are tied with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Nevada's defense has not been perfect this year, but they've been so explosive with big plays, takeaways, and as we mentioned, 6 touchdowns, that they cover up a lot of sins. And so if the Pack defense takes the ball away, maybe scores again, that's going to be a huge boost for the Pack chances. And the third key, it's every week. Keep Carson Strong upright, because when Strong has room in the pocket to operate, he generally throws for about 400 yards. That's been what we've seen lately. Against San Jose State last week, he had a bad first half. There was a tough pass rush from the Spartans, and it slowed down the Pack passing game. So keeping Strong in a clean pocket, upright, and not taking licks generally means Nevada's offense is going to have a fairly explosive night. Those are the 3 keys to victory for the Nevada Wolfpack.
The first key for San Diego State, get to Carson Strong, the outstanding quarterback for the University of Nevada. They were unable to get home against Fresno State a couple of weeks ago. San Diego State defensively against Jake Haener, and Jake Haener made the Aztecs pay. Nevada's offensive line has been a bit shaky. Expect a very motivated pass rush led by Cameron Thomas as the Aztecs look to disrupt the best passing offense in the Mountain West. Key number 2 for San Diego State, prevent the big passing plays downfield with those talented receivers. You go back to a couple of weeks ago against Fresno State, and those receivers for the Bulldogs were able to take advantage. Jake Haener had time. Romeo Doubs of Nevada, obviously an outstanding receiver last year against the Aztecs. 5 catches, 133 yards and a touchdown. Nevada throws it for 376 yards per game. The Aztecs absolutely need to prevent a number of big passing plays. Key number 3 for San Diego State, run the ball and control the clock. Now, Nevada has a good run defense, but San Diego State has a very good rushing offense. San Diego State averaging 193 yards on the ground this season per game. If the Aztecs can control the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and shorten the game, that will suit them very well. They were able to shorten the game against Air Force and Hawaii, and it was the difference between winning and losing. Those are the 3 keys to victory for the San Diego State Aztecs.
Thank you, fellas. You can watch Nevada and San Diego State battle in Carson, California on Saturday night at 7:30 Pacific Time on CBS Sports Network. Nevada has won 3 in a row against San Diego State, but each of those victories has come by less than a touchdown. It should be another fun and exciting matchup on Saturday night. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Jesse Kurtz.